What is it, Posh? Oh no! Yes. So today on Gasserworks, we have the drive shaft for the 55 Oldsmobile. This is like the longest drive shaft we've ever seen. I'm gonna measure it in my feet. These are 10.5 boots. It's like 6 foot. It's actually like 65.5 inches long, but we have the drive shaft for this car now. I painted it. It's like a dull gray, but it's an engine enamel paint that I put over it, so it's not bare metal and won't rust underneath the car. It's got new U-joints in both ends. This was like a special order U-joint that was like really weird, but it came with bolts and all that good stuff. There's like this little tie strap on the end of it. I'm like, how'd they put that in there? Anyways, we got that, so that's going in the car. There's still a few other things to complete here. So like, just the other day I put a oil pressure line in here. You can see the copper line ran across there, and I zip tied the fan switch wire to it, so it's a nice clean swoop up into the firewall back there. Also zip tied together some other stuff here. I gotta clip them still, but it's looking pretty neat in here. This is just really dusty. We still have to finish some body work on this car before it's completely done, and I still have to wire up those windows over yonder, which we don't have the switches, but for one window we have the driver switch, so we'll be able to tell whether the driver switch is able to put every window down or not. And there's electric seats in this car too, so I gotta wire up that, but I also have to get some electrical tape and something and wrap this all up so it's not just bare wires chilling everywhere. The oil pressure is ran into the dash piece here, so I can actually tie this in now, and then I can put the radio back in it and the trim pieces that go around the dash. Sophie, you just gonna come up here and sniff me? Sophie, oh my goodness, Sophie, you're so sweet. Yep. You gotta leak gas everywhere. Shouldn't. It fired right up. Just wait for the float bolts feel up. So we got a brand new Holly on there. Holly 670.
Austin was excited.
Oh, she's leaking.
Leaking.
Little plug that they put in there.
Oh yeah, you didn't Teflon it, did you? You got Teflon now. Any more leaks?
It's not leaking as far as I can tell.
This is a redneck lathe.
Oh, it's perfect. It fits on there like butter.
Yeah, we're gonna fix that though.
Yeah. We're getting some steering into this 55 Oldsmobile. So we pulled this
Craziness.
crazy little snap ring out of there, and we got the steering wheel out of it. Back in the 1950s, Oldsmobile
Made everything hard.
was putting a straight shaft all the way into the steering box that's bolted to the frame. So like when you wrecked the car back in the day, the steering shaft would go right through you. So these aren't collapsible like the ones that they
Now
learn.
you gotta look up and tell
This
them when they
is
made that happen.
this was this was something they learned from right here. Looky there. I got the tube out of it. There goes a little.
Hang on to that.
There goes a little ring, some sort.
Yeah.
Now we have to shorten that tube.
Rotate it. Alright, so now this should freaking work. Right?
Yeah.
Lord. That goes in there. That goes in there. That, guys, works perfectly.
Yeah.
Now we get to put this crap back together.
There's a washer that fell out. I believe that washer went between here.
Where is that washer?
It's right here. Yeah. No,
No, that's the wrong one.
it's that one right there.
Ah. Now we can see how that clip fits in. That
Yeah.
weird little clip.
It's. You're fine.
It's the right way.
You want to put some anti-seize in there?
Yeah. How about some anti-skis?
Anti-sneeze. See, that anti-seize has had PB blaster in it.
See, this is anti-skis, man.
Yeah.
You go up to, like, you know, the old girls hanging out on the corner, and you just throw a bucket of this on them. And then they're not skeezers anymore.
Yeah, they're
silver.
They become silver.
Esa manteca colorada.
So it's Thursday for us today. We got a ton of floor pan work done in here just recently. I didn't do nothing. Michael did all of this. So Michael put in a nice big sheet right here, a nice big sheet right there, a couple small sheets in here.
There's sheets everywhere.
There's sheets of patches everywhere. So there's tons of little holes that got patched up as well. But now we're cleaning her all up and getting all the dust off of it, fixing to throw some paint over this fresh metal so it doesn't rot any,
Seam sealer.
and seam sealer so it doesn't leak water through any of it.
Oh.
Oh, that's really nice. Breathe on. Oh, the Cheez-Its on the dashboard.
Jesus on the dashboard! Yeah!
So I don't know how well y'all could see that on camera, but it was really dusty in here. So here's all the window wiring, fully installed, custom. This is so you can hit your window switches while steering down the road. And you also got the speedo cable stuffed up in here too. You just stick that end in your mouth, and then you can use your tongue to tell how fast you're going down the road.
Smoothing her on out. Just smoothing it on out.
That's the way she goes.
Gonna be watertight though.
Yeah,
She should float.
yeah. If you wanted to fill it full of water and have a bath in here,
Or drive it off a bridge, hell.
yeah, we're driving off a bridge. Good. All right, so we got all the seams sealed, and Michael's in here laying in some Rust-Oleum oil base.
Thick.
Thick. He's laying it on thick. Look at this. It's
Thick.
going in there.
That means it'll stay there. Or it'll crack and slough up and fall off. It's not gonna do that.
No, it's oil base,
This is more like bed liner at this point.
but floor liner.
This is floor liner. You gotta put some on there, see?
So you gotta keep some paint in that brush.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna get back to you guys once this is painted. Alright, so here it is, folks. The whole floor pan in this 55 Oldsmobile is done. I know it's probably very hard for you to see because of how shiny and black it is, but once this dries it won't be as glossy, and you probably won't even see a lot of this anyhow. Jim's gonna put carpet in this car, but
It won't rust anymore.
it won't rust, that's for sure, because that's some oil-based paint and it's laid in there thick. But it looks great. It looks awesome. Very hard to show you guys exactly how awesome it looks. It's hard for me to tell over the screen on the GoPro. It's really tiny. But so it's way better. This is amazing compared to what it was. So we're gonna let this all dry up right here, and then we're gonna stab the seat back in it, and we only have a couple things left here. We gotta do a steering column knuckle and bleed the brakes, and then we gotta do the shifter linkage too, and I got a few things I gotta stuff into the dashboard, but that's almost it. She's almost done. It's gonna be another day, y'all.
That made it stick to the floor.
Oh, my AC compressor bearings are going out. They get loud. Let's go to the shop. So yeah, I think my accelerator pump diaphragm is going out because I can. There it goes. It's starting. It's cold. So it's the next day, and this floorboard is not even tacky yet. It is still glossy.
Wet.
It's wet. Maybe we should leave the doors open. Maybe that would help.
Well, let's get it warm enough in here.
Wood stove is cooking. We just stuffed it slap full of more wood. Michael's fixing to grab more. Getting the shop nice and warm for the old 55 to dry up the floor pan. Check this thing out, y'all. What do y'all think about this? This is my 99 V-Star. It's an 1100. I picked it up a few months ago. Knocked some dents out of the tank. And there's some rust on the other side. I welded up, but that's my winter project. It's got some copper pipes in it. Pretty sweet. I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. The things we got to go through out here to get warmth, it's not that bad. It could be like Canada. Get in there. All right, so we got some different bars here to help us try to make a shifter linkage for this transmission. Oh. So we got that there. Some light for y'all. So this is how the transmission shifts in here. It's a piece like this that turns and it goes through the gears like that. This bar fits pretty good in there. That's what we want. Obviously the smaller one's not going to do that. But it is also a question of how it's going to get in there. So I think it seems like that's gonna have to be shortened to where we can get a tab onto that frame and that work properly with the steering column, but then we can just line it right up with it. Alright, so I ordered us some lunch here. We got us some Papa Dizzles, and Michael is crawling underneath this old rotten car.
Oh, it's not so rotten anymore.
No, so
But it's got all the old undercoat peeling off here. So, I'm trying to get all the loose crap off.
Getting all the loose crap off of it, and the paint patches, the bottom sides of the patches and everything where it's welded. That way it's not prone to rusting out of the car. We're still waiting on
coming off pretty good, man.
We're still waiting on the floor pan to dry up on the top of it. And we tightened up a bunch of brake lines. Hopefully we can get some good brake pressure in it. We had a bunch of them that just really needed some cranking down to get them to seat well. But they should be seated. If not, we're just going to continue to seat them further. And then hopefully we get some brakes out of this thing. And that way it's safe to stop and stuff. Also, I gotta get some tubing somehow to fix the shifter thing I cut in half. And
We'll get it, man.
yeah.
This is gross. And lots of it.
Gross and lots of it.
Yeah. Gross and lots of it.
So,
Go there.
playing with the old Ford Ranger here. We're trying to, what are we trying to do here, Michael?
Well, see about where we want to put it. We're not putting it right there. It can't go right there. It's got stuff all over it.
Yeah, it's got this really weird scoop on the back of
Yeah,
it.
we gotta get that off of there.
Which has got to come off of it, but it's not what we're necessarily worried about right this second.
I'm just looking, does it fit in between?
That'd be crazy looking.
It's gonna interfere with the headlights.
I think we should make some really custom grill for it. Why not put it down here?
The bumpers go in there.
Well, we cut a big hole in the bumper and have it mount in the bumper.
I need the bumper.
The bumper would still be there. We just need the bumper.
I need the bumper.
Yeah, we need the bumper.
Yeah, the bumper.
Other than that, the Oldsmobile over here, the floor is still drying, so we're just gonna call it a video on that one. This is gonna be the end of that video, even though we're including Ranger stuff in the end of the Oldsmobile video, just because it's easier on me. But the floor pan's still drying, so we're gonna have to call this one a video and just make another video. Next video, this thing should be pretty much running and driving. Pretty much. What do you think?
Yep.
He's over here browsing Facebook.
No, I'm telling him I need the bumper. You know?